Hello gamers, this is Th3Ruthless and welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about things that need change immediately in the game in order to become a better experience for everyone. So as we all know, Throne and Liberty is a very nice game. I really enjoy it personally. It's a GVG and mass PvP oriented game with a lot of finishing touches on the PvE side as well. So as you can see, Throne and Liberty started very well with a peak of 333,000 players, and now it has dropped a lot with the latest peak on 82, let's say, thousand players. This game has been released in the Korea for over a year. There are some things that are not acceptable anymore, like we are in 2024. There are many games out there. There are all the ideas are out there. Devs should pay more attention, and they should have already fixed many things. The game started with a completely different playstyle and without specializations and runes. It has progressed. We believe in the game, but the thing is that there are major issues that haven't been fixed yet. So just providing content to people to keep them happy and keep them playing is not something that we want to see, because it's not the reason we are playing the game. We're playing the game to have fun. And when we do not have fun, the content that is coming doesn't really matter. So let's start by mentioning these things one by one. And the first thing I have to say is about the support not getting assists. I have been playing this game for 620 hours, as I said. You can see it here. Half, and actually more than half of the time that I have been playing the game is about playing PvP. It's about being in a party with people that want to reach the top PvP lists, and I was always last because I couldn't take assist. Sometimes I would have to go DPS in order for me to get some kills, and everyone would complain, and I would complain as well, because I wanted to be a part of the leaderboard, because I was there every day, all the time, and the game took away from me the possibility to be able to participate in the top charts. I was there every day, all day. Okay, so let's go with first thing, that support not getting the assists. Second of all, you have 8 weapons in the game, and you give the ability to heal only in one weapon. And don't tell me about bow, because bow is complementary. Yes, it has heals, but his main abilities are not healing, okay? It has complementary healing abilities, okay? I'm trying to enter in arena, and in arena everyone expects me to heal because I play one. No, I don't want to heal. I want to play DPS, I want to play hybrid, I want to play something else. You have to give us the opportunity to choose roles in the arena. Also, it's not possible to not have 2 wands or to play with enemies that are 2 crossbow daggers, 2 greatsword daggers, 2 staff daggers. I mean, you have to have a consistency on what the enemies are like, and also, of course, you have to fix the matchmaking, because I'm playing with people that like are 1,500 points, and my enemies are 1,900 points or 2,000 points. Okay, the game should not be working like this. The arena is a joke right now that should be fixed. Every game has made it. This is something like it's really easy to be done. Okay, so you should be doing it as well. Okay, point number 3. There is no way for a person to be playing a tank and being able to one-shot anyone in the game. When you're a tank, you are there to withstand damage, not to do damage. You want to have abilities to CC, that's completely fine. You have to have abilities to stay alive, that's completely fine as well, to survive a whole long fight. But a tank to be able to one-shot me is ridiculous, and I want to see it change in the game. Give the tanks 25% decrease on damage and 25% increase in survivability. And same about the healers. Okay, I can solo everyone, almost everyone. I can solo almost everyone in the game. So this is something that needs to change ASAP. It's ridiculous people playing with SNS to have the survivability and being able to one-shot people. Okay. And we are moving on to point number 4. So point number 4 is, you have all played mass PvP, and I know that the guild with the most bows and the most frontliners won the game. Why? Because all of the others were up from Tornado like 5 seconds, 6 seconds on the air from tornado to tornado to tornado. The way that CC is being applied in this game is ridiculous and need to change ASAP. I am either playing either in arena 5-6 seconds without being able to move when you have one-shot mechanics is something that shouldn't exist. There is no diminishing return in the stance. They have a bar that give you here a small little shield and that you are dead 100 times before the shield is really full. Okay? The game needs drastic changes on how the CC is being applied. You cannot have one-shot mechanics and CC for 6 seconds. This is ridiculous. There's nothing. You are not competitive. You play your character, and no matter how good of a player you are, if you get one CC, you are dead. This does not give me the ability to be a skillful player. Whoever gets the stun first or passes the amazing hit of a heavy attack chance 6k times 2 wins the game. The arena is an unskillful mess, and everything right now is an unskillful mess. Things need to be balanced. You cannot have people one-shotting here and there. I understand if you one-shot one person that doesn't have gear, but fully geared people cannot one-shot each other. You cannot play PvP like this. There is no skill by pressing one button. You need to get and make the game more skillful. Change the CC. And talking about skills, we go to number 5. Everyone is using script blocks. What is this? You cannot control your game of cheats. There have been massive reports for mass blocking, people mass blocking on AoE sleep. What is this? Or tornadoes or even flash waves. Anyway, most of the people are playing, when we are playing mass PvP, we have the enemy skills closed because there are so many enemies that if you have the enemy skills open, you can never see anything. You only see the flash wave charging, but you never see anything else. Okay. So, I don't know what you can do about this because I'm no expert. It's another game that's overwhelmed by cheat scripts and bots. I know that you are doing your best about bots. Now, please fix the scripts as well. I have something to show you. This that you're about to see is from yesterday's stream, and I was playing Arena. Okay, look at this. Okay, I'm going to the entrance to freeze the person. And you see the moment he sees me, he perfect blocks my freeze. Like how? Like he was expecting that I would freeze him or something. I do not understand. And this is not the first time. This is just one point, okay? You may say, okay, he was lucky, but it has been so many times that I don't think luck is a factor anymore. Okay. Now, let's talk about the biggest problem. And with this, I think we're on number 6. The biggest problem that we have in this game is Zerging. I know that there are tries to be able to avoid Zerging, but it's not enough. You have to do more. You have to make seeds, castle seeds with declarations. Okay? Like only the top 10 guilds should be able to get the castle. Not bring everyone to the castle and use them as shields in order to avoid people from getting the castle and having like 10 guilds alliance that happens in every server. I have changed 3 servers. In every server, it was happening the same, except the first one. Because on the first one, we were the one with the numbers, but we were only 4 guilds. Remove freaking alliances. Let the game be GVG. Like, there's no reason. Make the number of the guilds smaller. Also, now that everyone, like, let's be honest, okay? Like 2/3 of the starting population of the game has left the game. Why? Because many things are happening that people do not like. Okay, so one of them is this as well. And now that all the people left, it's really hard to recruit. So, decrease the amount of the alliances, make it 2 guild alliances. Make every guild to be able to have 50 people. So everyone can have like 100 people in the alliance and enjoy GVGs, make alliances, like 2 alliances to be able to participate in the castles. Okay, 3 alliances, something like that. The previous time that I played the Siege, my alliance and I were the green and everyone else was the red. And guess what happened? All of this area was full of red people standing because everyone has allied with the guys that want to take the castle, okay? And then we were just going inside, trying to kill everyone. We reached like this place here, like near the throne room, but that's it. 20 minutes of killing people that were standing in front of gates to block us. This is no good game experience. This is no strategy. You will say that this is politics. If it's politics like this, then I don't think we should be playing the game anymore. We cannot participate in the end game content with fun. Okay. Things are being destroyed. You have to find solutions. One solution that I can say is put more castles, so people can choose different castles to go and make only the top 20 guilds be able to participate in 5 different castles. People will want to take a castle, will form their small alliance and will try to take it. Not have one map with one castle and everyone is trying to take this castle and take a part of the pie. This is impossible. Okay, now let's move on to something completely different. I'm playing one staff and I have too many different abilities to play, and I love this about the game is that you have almost unlimited options of what you can play. Okay, and then here comes the limitation. Your quick slot sets are limited to 3. And not only that, if for example I play the staff, okay, and I want to have this particular tree, but I know that this particular tree is better when I want to do DPS. But when I'm playing healer, I need a different one. I need to play full top and up to the middle here, or full here and up to the middle on the top one. Okay. If I change tree, my mastery remains the same. So you have to give us the ability, the quick slots, to have a different mastery for each quick slot. Okay. And increase the quick slot sets, of course. Because every day I have to do 5 different activities. I need 5 different quick slot sets. I know that you are gonna add one more. I don't know if you're gonna fix different weapon mastery in each slot. Okay, this is really important too, because I cannot change masteries all the time. One more feature we should be talking about is the random dungeons. Okay, it's a really nice idea to play with 4 people of your choosing and 2 random people and get an extra reward. But what happens if you don't have 4 people playing with you? It was 2 in the beginning and then it became 4 because of course playing with randoms was unbearable because nobody pays attention to boss mechanics and you have to explain every time. Okay. Now, this is not what I want to talk about. It's something else. It has happened to me with my alts, with my main, with everyone, joining a party, and in the entrance of the room, before anything starts, people are leaving the party. These people that are voluntarily leaving the party in the start of the dungeon, let's say make a gap of like 2 to 5 minutes to be able to stay in the dungeon, they should get a 10-minute cooldown because they are destroying the other people's experience. Why you are joining a party if you don't want to play? So give them 10 to 15 minutes penalty in order to start behaving correctly. Why in arena? In arena, if you decline, if you go in arena and start matchmaking and you decline, you are getting a penalty. The same should be for this one as well. Now, let's go a bit back to the arena. In the arena, there's a problem of people one-shotting each other. I mentioned it before also. Decrease the amount of damage in the arenas. It decrease the amount of heavy hit chance in the arenas, or remove heavy hit chance of the arenas once and for all. It's not fun when you are getting one shot. Decrease the healing, I can understand. Put more abilities with heal, with decreasing heal ability. Okay, I don't mind that as well. It's perfectly fine. But dying once in the arena, I haven't seen it almost in any MMO lately. Okay. One more thing is that I think most people have noticed that you are outside doing activities and you are waiting for your arena queue to pop up. And then suddenly the arena comes up, you press accept, and you go in the arena with 1/5 of life and 2/5 of mana. And you have to heal up and you go in the arena without mana. Why? Everyone that should be joining in the arena should be topped up in life and mana as well. If you want every time you die to come back with 70% life and mana, I can understand. But joining in the arena for the first time and do not be topped up with mana and health, I don't know what to say about this. This should be fixed yesterday. This shouldn't even exist at all. Now, there is another big thing that I would like to talk to you about. We'll know open world PvP and boss areas. This is a big problem. First of all, I would like to thank you for creating an alliance chat. Finally, we can talk with our alliance and create parties, have opportunities to talk to them, organize stuff with them. Thank you very much about this. But you gave us alliance chat and you didn't give us alliance marks. Every time we have to create our own marks, send a screenshot to the other clans so they can have the same marks. What is this? Give us the option to put alliance marks, so when someone is calling the shots, they can create marks and do, and the alliance would follow all these marks at the same time. Okay, this is a problem. We need marks. Thank you very much. Apart from that, let's go to Kowazan. Let's go to Kowazan for a bit. This is just an example. It happens to every other boss. You need to increase the area of the PvP. Because it is not enough. People are getting in and out, or people are protecting by themselves by going in, playing PvP, and then they're going out to protect. No. Why you're doing this? This doesn't give time to anyone to play the game. You either are the best one, or the Zerg in the particular case, and you go in and win, or you go in and die. Going in and out, I don't know, it's like playing in the playground. Okay, this is not war. So, for example, here, there shouldn't be, every time I see people in the Kowazan, they are staying here, they are staying here, they are staying here. No, make all the area PvP. So people can come in if they want to play PvP. If not, stay away. Get bigger areas in every boss. Okay, away from the boss, so people can have the chance to actually take the boss and finish the event. Okay. Also, in this particular area, you should remove the combo of Tornado Flash Wave. What do I mean? As I mentioned many times in my previous video, Flash Waves have the area of a freaking basketball court. It's huge. I know there has been a silent nerf that no one said anything about. Now that Flash Wave hits only, I think, 8 to 10 targets. I don't know the exact number, but it doesn't hit everyone. When you are being pushed in the air and you are up here, why the flash wave that is down here hits you up here? This I do not understand. Okay. I understand that how a bow player can send a snipe shot or something else, or a mage can send a fireball up here, but I cannot understand how the flash wave that is in the ground, it's not targeted up, it's targeted in the ground, hits you up there. Also, being with a tornado 3 times in the air for 6 seconds is not fun in PvP, especially when someone can one-shot you with an ability that doesn't even reach the place you are. I don't think I find this very amusing, and no one, I think, finds this very amusing, and it's something that needs to change. I have played this game in its original form in the Korean that has nothing to do with this, and when we were playing mass PvP, there were only a few mass abilities. And the game was really amazing. There were no bombers, there were no flash waves, there were no meteors, there was no mass CC. You would go in and play 1 versus 1. Each one would play 1 versus 1. It was fucking amazing. The PvP had time, not like now that you go in, you die in 1 second, and then I'm spending most of my time in PvP running from point A to point B instead of actually playing PvP. Do you understand that this is not fun for people, and this is why that people are leaving? It's not fun to go inside, die in 1 second, and then go back again. Remove the damage, there's so much damage from all these AoE abilities. And why people are being able to one-shot? I don't understand where's the fun in one-shotting someone. I have defensive buffs, I can stay alive for more time, but I see people in my party die one-shot. Another thing is, for example, when you play in areas like this, the protection of the area is like around about here. Okay, so what happens? Now everyone is inside, and I get inside with protection buff. Okay, unless I hit someone, I cannot use any ability I have. AoE. Okay, so if I do not tag, let's say, and everyone becomes red, I cannot use an AoE ability, and I understand that. Okay, because people would go in and out. So there comes, expand your area, and whenever anyone comes inside the PvP area, he can instantly die. And he can instantly kill, and he can instantly use AoE, so people stop standing in the corners. Everyone should stay inside. Okay, this is something that needs to change as well. I'm a bit overwhelmed from all these things. I think many people will relate to what I'm saying. I understand that not everyone will like what I say. I have played the game for 620 hours in European servers and many more in Korean servers. I really like the game. I will still play the game. I look forward to the content that the game has to offer. I look forward to swapping into Spear. I love the game, as I say. Okay, and it gives me the opportunity to research and find many different play styles, builds, and I love this game for that. But please, there are things that need to be addressed ASAP. I have lost many guildmates that do not like the game as it is, and not because they didn't like the game. We played together in the Korean, but the Zergs and the things in PvP that need to be fixed ASAP. Okay? Once again, this was Th3Ruthless. Thank you very much for watching my video. Leave your comments below. I would like to have some discussion with you guys in the comments. Don't be hateful, because if we make a normal discussion, there are maybe things that will come out of this, and devs will see it, or we will send it to devs, and it's gonna be, let's say, like propositions or something. There's no need to be hateful. I don't hate anyone. Let's all love the game and make it one of the best games that is out there right now. Okay? Thank you everyone. Th3Ruthless out.